All right, so we've got an Audi A3, and I want to show you what happened. And this is apparently a common issue, and I wasn't sure. I thought it might be a fuse, and it ended up being that. But I'll show you what it does, what the symptoms are. First is, let's get in here. Oh God, it's tight. Okay, so you start the engine. Of course, it's going to show the hood open. But you'll get a whole bunch of light errors, and I got hopefully it'll show it. So a whole bunch of errors on here. I think that was one of them too, because I didn't get it. Well, that's actually just because I disconnected the battery. ESP faults because it disconnected the battery to see if that was it. And I saw this other video. Again, I have to make this like 5 to 10 minutes long, so it's going to be longer than it needs to be in order for it to get search value on YouTube. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. So I'm sorry if it's long, but you notice all those errors. So there's a whole bunch of them. My right running light or right or left running light isn't working. The right or left headlight isn't working. The brake lights, one or two of them isn't working. One of the turn signals in the front stopped working. All these errors, okay? Tons of them all at the same time. Passenger side airbag won't work, and a whole bunch of other things, okay? So all these errors came up, like all of a sudden. Never had an issue with it at all. So then I looked under the hood, and apparently these are underneath the hood, and this fuse right here was completely melted, and it's a 30 amp according to, wow. It just completely melted the whole thing. So let's see. Melted the fuse holder, everything. I don't know if I can even fix that. Oh yeah. The connections are still there. It's just, I don't know, I think the little prong is stuck down in there, so I've got to get that out. But you can see here, let's get you up close. That is melted. So apparently, I believe both these fuses are for similar issues. I know that one of these is for the transmission. I forget which one. That's gonna be fun to get out of there. Wow. I get my reading glasses on so I can see. Does it look like it's still there? Let me get you guys even closer. Oh yeah, it's really melted. Extremely bad. I don't know how this happens though. I mean, what would cause that to melt like that? You guys can make your comments if there's another issue that causes this as well. But that's what I saw on another video, is that this fuse, when it goes out, it wipes out those particular items. Let me bring you back. So I'm gonna take it out back into the shop and work on it back there. It's gonna be a little bit more involved than just changing the fuse. Got to clean out that whole fuse holder. It's a mess. So mine, what happened is my light went out, or all the lights came on, and then it went out, and then it came back on again. And I think what happened is the solder, when the fuse went out, and it's a factory fuse, it's never been changed. I think what happened is that light, when it went out, when the fuse blew, it dropped the solder and just welded the connection together enough to get it to get partial connection, and it started working again. So I was driving it, and all these lights all went normal. Okay, and then so it says brake light not lit, a whole bunch of stuff. You know, just you can go over all the things. So I've got to pick that whole mess out of there, put the new fuse in, and let's see what happens. All right, so hopefully I got a good connection in there. Let's see where we're at here. So I've replaced the fuse and it solved the issue. So that's what they look like though, look at that. And I had to pull this other one next to it out too, the 15 amp, and replaced it because it just was stuck in the fuse holder from the heat from the other one. So I replaced them both. All the lights are working. I just checked them and put it on DRL. I don't know why it blew. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a fault in the BCM that caused it. And it used to get an airbag fault, brake lights fault. There's none now. So anyway, that's it for this, guys. I hope that it's long enough for the algorithm to help you find it, and I hope it helps you fix your car. I'll talk to you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. What else? Those things still help other people find the video. Thank you.